So when is it the right time to convert your silver into gold? How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Empire Precious Metals. Stormy here. If you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a guy in a bucket talking about precious metals, so make sure you blast that subscribe button, get the bell notification clicked. That way you get updated with any new content. Today I am doing something very cool, which I have done a few times for myself, but never for a friend. A friend of mine who got into stacking about, I would say, a year and a half, 2 years ago. He bought a bunch of silver and gold at US Coin Trust with my friend Steve. And since then, he's left it alone. And one day he was kind of going through everything and he said, you know what? This is so bulky. I want to get rid of this and convert it into gold. Would you help me out? And I said, absolutely, no problem. And I figured, you know what? For the purpose of this video, I would just demonstrate to everybody how holding and stacking silver can really help grow your gold stack. And I actually happen to have the receipt from September 25th, 2020, and we can see how much he paid for the various silver items, and we're going to see what he actually has here. We've got one, let's see here, we got two, we've got three tubes of Eagles. We've got some junk silver there. It looks like a whole bunch of Kennedy halves. What else do we have here? A bunch of, looks like a mix of quarters, dimes, and more half dollars. And then he has a whole bunch. What do we got here? We got, like, I think 43 ounces of silver bars. And it is really, you know, this isn't like a huge silver stack by any means, but just this amount alone is quite cumbersome, okay? And we're going to take a look at how much he paid for all of this and see how much gold he can get when converting this stuff. Now, the one thing a lot of people do is they pay attention to what is called the gold-silver ratio. And that's basically the number of silver ounces that would equal 1 ounce of gold in value. So at the time that he purchased this silver, the gold-silver ratio was sitting at right around 118, 120. I remember at one point it got up to 124, which was the highest I think that we have ever seen. And right now, at the time of the recording of this video, we're sitting at around 77 for the gold-silver ratio. So that's basically saying for every 77 1-ounce pieces of silver, that's going to equate to 1 ounce of gold. So he asked me, is now a good time to do it? And I said, look, I don't really pay much attention to the gold-silver ratio. And the reason why I don't pay attention to the gold-silver ratio is that it has no bearing over my buying patterns. If I am going to buy gold, I'm going to buy gold. If I'm going to buy silver, I'm going to buy silver. And a lot of people, they get too hung up on the gold-silver ratio to determine whether or not they should buy one or the other. And sometimes what happens is when you do that, you're going to see prices just skyrocket or increase, or that gold-silver ratio may never hit that ideal number that you have in your head, and then you're going to miss out on buying gold or silver when it was cheaper. Now, when he purchased this stuff, take a look at this. This is like almost like a time capsule. We've got the American Gold Eagles. He spent around $1,980 per gold eagle. He bought 3 of them, and right now gold eagles are sitting at around $2,050, give or take. So the price really hasn't changed that much for gold. But check out right here the generic silver bars. He spent $27 each on 43 bars. Okay. So right now we're looking at around a spot price of $25.5, $26. So for him to be buying these back then at 27, that's a good price. But now check out the Eagles. Okay, $580. Look, we're gonna go old school here. For $580, he bought 20 Eagles. He was spending $29 per silver eagle when he bought these, and now online they're going for anywhere of, you know, between $38 to $41 depending on the website. So this is a really good opportunity to sell off some of those Eagles. Now some people might say, hey, you know what? Eagles are going to go up in value even more. Why would you sell them now? And I've always said, and so does ECP, that pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. Take your profits right now. If you're able to get $7 to $10 profit per eagle, why not take it? It's just, in my opinion, it's a no-brainer. And then he also bought, looks like $62.85 of face value coins at $18.50 per dollar. So right now you're looking at around $22, $23 for every $1 face. So if we are just going to do the math, and this is going to be a lot of fun because everybody saw my Mexican video how good I am at math. And guys, please feel free to correct my math, which I'm sure a lot of you would be more than happy to do so. All right, 43 silver bars. All right, 43 silver bars. And we're going to say right now that he could get around $32 for a silver bar. And actually, let's be a little bit more. Let's just go with like 31. All right, so we're going to do 43 times 31. The reason I'm pricing it a little bit lower, I mean, silver bars right now, 1 ounce bars, they could go for a little bit more on various websites. I'm going to place it around $30, $31 just because I know that if we are selling to Steve, Steve has to then resell it himself. There has to be profit in there for him. This is when you're dealing with any coin shop. So we're going to do 31 times 43, and you're going to get 1333. All right, so we're at 1333 in value on those alone. Now, here we do the math. 62.85 times the 18.5. It should have come out to the 1156. So let's just double check that. 62.85 times 18.5, and we get the 11.6. What do we have? $1,162. All right, so let's do, if we're at $22 face, all right, we're going to do the 62.85 as I bang into the, we're going to multiply this by, let's just say Steve's going to buy it at $20 an ounce. He might not. But we'll see. 62.85. Let's try that again. 62.85 times 20. All right, so we're looking at 1257. And then the 3 tubes of ASEs, we're going to do, let's say 33. We're going to be conservative. We're going to place those at $33 per. And we'll do 60 times 33. So we get 1980. Now when we add this all up, 1980 plus 1257 plus 1333, we're going to get 4,000. What was it? 4,570. All right. And so now with the 4,570, if we just, again, are being a little bit more conservative, let's just put these at 2,050. We'll do 4,570 divided by 2,050. So we're looking at 2.2. So he's going to probably get 2 ounces of gold, and then we'll probably do another $500, give or take, in gold. Maybe like 2 10th-ounce gold eagles, or maybe like I could finagle Steve into giving me 1 1/4-ounce gold piece. So what we're doing now is we're going to basically take this silver, we're going to convert all of that into gold, and you can see here the profits already. Here you had 1161, it came out to 1333. You have 1156, it's 1257, and then you've got 1740, it's now 1980. So I know my friend is going to be thrilled to reduce some of the bulk of the stack and just convert that into more gold coins. And so that's what we are going to do. And I will post a follow-up to this video to see exactly how much we were able to get from converting all of this silver into gold. And that's just going to be a community post, and you'll also see it on Instagram. I don't think I'll do an entire video on it. Maybe we will. Who knows? But anyhow, let me know in the comments down below. Are you playing the gold-silver ratio? If you are, what number is ideal for you? And if you have any questions, obviously put those comments down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And I would like to quickly thank these elite channel supporters. And if you haven't already become a channel member, please check out the awesome perks and join today. With that, this is Empire Precious Metals. Until next time, long live the Empire.